Hello guys, I am Isaac Haro, the operations manager and the software developer for FastBridgeGroup LLC. Today's video, we're going to be going over PhoneLink and the MLS spreadsheet and how to use those two together. The first thing you want to do is you're going to go to your settings, training, and then in the resources page, we have a link here called PhoneLink and link to Windows. So you can click on this first link if you're on a PC or a laptop or a computer. Download it. This is for Windows. This is not for Mac. So if you have a Mac, then you're gonna have to find the link for the Mac, and you're gonna go to the App Store and find PhoneLink or link to Windows. So for Windows, it's called PhoneLink. Now for your iPhone or your Android, it's called Link to Windows, but they're the same application. So essentially, once you have those things downloaded, you're going to log in and you're going to be able to connect your laptop to your phone. You have to make sure a couple of things are set up first. You have to make sure that your phone's updated. You have to make sure your laptop's updated, or this is not going to work. Next, after you do that, now we're going to go ahead and create a bucket. Go back to the MLS hot deals. And as you guys can see, all of our cards are down here at the bottom. What you can do is go to this page and switch the pages from 30 and switch it to 100 if that's how much agents and properties you want to put in your bucket. For this example, we're going to put 100. In the MLS spreadsheet, I currently have it cleared. So make sure that your MLS spreadsheet in your tab of the MLS spreadsheet is cleared. There's nothing inside of it, so that you can add those new properties to that bucket. What I have this bucket designed to do is to ignore all assigned properties. So we want to make sure that we are not texting the same agent and sending out different offers under the same entity. It wouldn't make sense. So I have it specifically designed for it to ignore those properties and for it to load in the other ones. So right now we have 100 cards just loaded, and these are underneath the distress score. Now, this is a very important part. This is a filter. You can filter the properties however you want. If you want all LA, if you want all a certain county, you can do that. Or if you want to put your own assigned properties and put them in a bucket in the MLS spreadsheet, you can also do that. So sorting, we have 3 different metrics of distress properties. Distress score, that's my own distress score that I've built into the system. As you guys can see here, it says distress, P 4.2, and hot 13. This is mine. This is the one that I built. This is pretty much getting the comments, the public comments from the agents, and it's picking up words like as is, investor opportunity, and TCL. It's getting all that verbiage and giving it a rating and a score. We also have distress metric. That's another version that I've built. It's an algorithm that I'm making to find distressed properties. Hot score, this is California Regional's multiple listing services hot score, so it has its own metric of finding distressed property. Now we have status: active, pending, active, under contract, coming soon, closed, withdrawn, canceled, expired, hold, temporary, off market, lease/rentals. You guys can do that here also. Assigned property. Now this is where you guys are going to see your names. This is where you're going to see your own properties here. And where you can make your own buckets there. It's self-explanatory. Counties, cities. And then you guys, if you guys are going to pick a specific city, what you can do is click on this button, auto load more properties, and that's going to load those cities for that area. I just want to show you guys the filters so you guys can know how to properly throw and make bucket. For this example, I'm just going to be having it on distress score. Going to be making my bucket with the active properties. Counties, I'm just going to leave it at all cities, all property types. I'm going to switch this actually to single family residence, so that way I'm not texting properties with condos, duplexes, triplexes, quadplexes. Okay, so the properties are now loaded, and now I'm going to click on this button, add current MLS page to spreadsheet. Now it might take a minute for it to populate in your MLS spreadsheet. Just give it a second and let it do its magic. All right, then you guys will see that the MLS spreadsheet is loaded up, and then you guys go to the MLS spreadsheet, and as you guys can see, it populates here. Oh, well, you can't see, it's blacked out because this is a YouTube video, but essentially it's gonna be populated there. You can use this button called jump to right. So now all of the action buttons to your right here, this is a copy MLS outreach template, is a send through Twilio. And then this button all the way to the left of the spreadsheet is called Open Property Details page. You can also right click and you can open the property detail page in a new tab, or you can open it here or hook the property from the MLS spreadsheet. You don't have to worry about the Twilio buttons. So far today we're just going to be talking about the PhoneLink. Once we get you guys configured with Twilio, and you'd be using that later down the line. So how I like to do it is put the MLS spreadsheet to the left side of my screen and the PhoneLink to the right side of my screen. Now if you have two screens and you want to use two screens, even better, but this is how I do it on my little laptop. You can copy the phone number here with the click of a button, and then you can add it here. You just click on enter, and look, that's an agent that I have saved already on my phone. So the contact name shows as Robert. However, I don't see the conversation. So let's copy now the template that I have. So if I didn't have this agent saved on my phone and this is the first time I'm communicating with them, then I'd send this template here, which you can change this template. And I want you guys to make it personal and to make it your own thing. For me, this is my template. This is what I made. And it says, hey Robert, happy Thursday. I'm Isaac, an investor, cash buyer. I saw your property in 123 Main Street. I do flips and holds in that area. Close quick and will let you represent me. How could I help you make this work? Copy, enter. And just like that, I texted an agent. And so yeah, you're just gonna continuously do that all the way through the spreadsheet, and that's pretty much it. So now the copy templates, this is where you're able to change your template and how you wanna talk to the agent. So here I have body placeholder. So this bracket in here, if you copy and paste this down here, what that does, it puts the property address. Without me actually having to type in the address, this already collects the address for me if I just press this, as you guys can see. So I have these brackets to automate, so that way we're not doing the dirty work of changing the day, changing the time, changing the address, looking for their name. It already has their name. It says a day greeting, so it says happy Thursday. I'm Isaac. I saw your property. Now this property in, so what this makes it do, it says, it makes it more natural. It says 615 West 6th in Ontario. I saw your property in 123 Main Street in Ontario. You see, so it makes it sound more natural. And I do flips and holds in that area, close quick, and will let you represent me. How could I help you make this work? So you can change this in a lot of ways and make it your own thing. So for example, this day greeting, let's do time greeting so you understand what this one is now. Time greeting. Hope you're having a good afternoon. So this is going to switch from afternoon, morning, good morning, good afternoon. Hope you're having a good evening. It's going to switch depending on the time of the day. So status, this is the status of the property. I saw that the property was active. I saw the property was pending. I saw the property. You can switch it like that also. Now, for the now you can have different templates for each status. So if it's a pending property, I have it already set like this. Hey Robert, hope you're having a good afternoon. I'm Isaac, Haro, investor, cash buyer. I saw your property 123 Main Street is active. I'm very interested in this property. Let me know if your buyer gets shaky on this one, or let me know if you have something upcoming. I'm ready to run my numbers. So just like that, I have my own types of templates here. So make it personal, make it your own, and then you can blast out any type of status that's going to correspond with your copy template. And that is how you text 100 agents per day. Is it doable? Absolutely, yes it is. Now, the reason why I made this is because I seen Steve and he was texting about 20 agents, and it took him about an hour to do so, just to text about 20. Maybe it'd even take 2 hours to text 20 agents. It's time consuming using your thumbs, using your phone. With this, you're just clicking buttons, you're starting conversation, and you can text 200 agents a day if you wanted to. And that's going to get you a lot of traction, especially with the type of first message that you send. A lot of agents don't even say their name. A lot of agents don't say the company they work for. A lot of agents don't say happy Thursday, good morning, good afternoon. It's a whole lot of just, hey, do you have any properties? I'm an investor. And they blast that to 100 of agents and hope that they get reply. This is alive, it's active. People are gonna read it and know that you're not a robot. They're gonna know that you're a real human because you're saying their name. You're saying happy Thursday or good morning, good afternoon, and then you're telling them I'm an investor. And then you're telling them the address name that you're interested in. You're telling them what you do, flips and holds, or you flip, whatever. You already said that you're an investor. Now they get a benefit if they help you out. But anyways, that's going to be the end of today's video. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at 951-818-9666. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.